Hello everyone, welcome back to some more PowerWash Simulator. We are doing some more of this Shrek DLC. Oh, Valiant Knight, aren't you a wonder? We've had a burglary at my beloved potion factory. Some impudent ogre and his posse tried to steal my most beloved creations. We chased them off, of course, but not before they'd caused chaos. I can't even ask my munchkins to clean it up. Half of them are now doves, and the others aren't covered by my elf insurance. You know what this just reminded me of? You know what would be an awesome level? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That would be a crazy level. Okay, this level is insane. I don't remember this from Shrek. Is this from a later Shrek movie? What is that? Is that a hologram? What are we looking at? Huh. Couldn't help noticing your Court of Spray-A-Lot work carriage parked outside Mother Potion's factory. Prince Charming. You'd better not get any of that mess on me. Jump! Oh! Oh! Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not having my perfectly styled bouffant turned into feathers on that beastly ogre's account. Can I not get up there? Is that not a place that we can go? Oh, it is. Is it? Is it? Is this a place I can climb? Or are there invisible walls? Listen, right now I'm not even trying to clean. I'm just trying to climb. This is going to be a long-ass level, though. Bam. Bam. Beautiful. Where to? Parkour! Oh, invisible ceiling. Can't jump any higher. Jump! Oh my god, I made it. What are we doing? Limited parkour. Oh my god. What are we doing, man? I don't think this is how you're supposed to play PowerWash Simulator. Oh, I can't get up any higher. Can I crawl over? Oh no, it's all over. Oh. I have a feeling it's not possible to get up there. Please wash hands. I can't point it at myself. Oh my god. Okay, should I just give up? What the fuck is this thing? Okay. It's time for me to give up on trying to parkour. We need to clean. This level's too big for me to fuck around on. The Potion Room. Oh, hell yes. Hell yeah, that is a good call. What kind of pickles and what kind of cheese? Okay, you got young Gouda is your cheese. I bought cheese today. Oh god, I think I'll just go with dill. I'm just gonna go with dill. You know what? I'm gonna go with garlic. I'm gonna go with the garlic pickle. Bam. There we go. Tree is cleaned. Young Gouda was correct, but we don't have dill pickles in stores here. Dill is probably... I don't know what our most common is. Dill is up there for our most common one. Dill pickle is very common here. What kind of pickles did you get? Polski Ogorki? Damn. Did I clean that? I did. I got 2 kinds of cheese today. I got Baby Bell, because it was on sale for super cheap. And I got Laughing Cow Jalapeno. Sweet and sour pickles? Okay. I don't know that I'm a big sweet and sour fan. This is a little awkward to clean. Doesn't really say. The ingredients literally say pickle. Yeah, I mean, that's why I didn't even bother guessing at pickle until you, you know, wanted me to weigh in. But I knew the young Gouda because I listen. And I remember you talking about cheese, young Gouda, and banana sandwiches. I remember you talking about the other day. I'm sorry if that was private and you didn't want the fact that you eat young Gouda and banana sandwiches to be publicized on Twitch and YouTube. But it's too bad. Your secret is out now. Honestly, though, I feel like that's fine. I feel like that is not horrific. I knew someone that used to have... Okay, my mom used to have peanut butter and bacon sandwiches. I knew someone that had peanut butter and pickle, and I knew someone that used to have peanut butter and mayo sandwiches. Those last two sound horrific to me. The peanut butter and bacon was actually okay. Even though it's like, you know, when you hear that I had peanut butter and bacon as a kid, my my obesity comes into full focus. It's like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I can see that. The only time I've had banana on sandwich was peanut butter and banana. Like, sometimes if I don't have jam, I'll substitute in, like, actual fruit on a peanut butter sandwich. Bam. I like bacon. I can't help it. And also, I gotta say, bacon is better than Canadian bacon. I'm sorry, but it just is. How high does this go? Almost there. I saw myself miss a little bit on this side. There we go. I don't remember your bacon aid. I feel like it should have come up, probably, because I feel like we've talked food a lot on my server and stream, and I feel like bacon is such a common thing, and it's also such a, like... I don't know if this is global or if this is very American, like North American, but we had a few food fads here. And I would say two of the biggest food fads we've had are bacon and everything and Chipotle and a lot of stuff. Like, those are our two really big ones. Really interesting. I think we have talked about it because, you know, the fact that KK finds cheese super disgusting comes up a lot. And I think you might have brought that up when we were talking about KK disliking cheese. Yeah, I mean, bacon became a huge food fad over here where you'd start getting like bacon and chocolate, bacon and like all sorts of things. Like, oh, and then you get like bacon scented soap, like bacon flavored soda. It just became a real like food fad, like food meme. I assume that there's some trauma, like maybe she had a family member that choked to death on cheese. So now it like, anytime she says cheese, anytime she sees it, it like triggers back memories of her, forgotten sibling. That's my prediction. Well, yeah, you know what? Because if that was the trauma, if she had a family member that choked on cheese to death, what? She blames it on cheese, but she loves to talk about swallowing, so clearly you think that she would resent swallowing too. Whilst you're doing that, I'll do a quick itinerary of the potion room. Make sure nothing's missing. Toadstool softener, check. Okay, listen. Alpha seltzer, check. Cherry lips running low. That might have sounded out of pocket because she's not here, right? And I know sometimes jokes like that, they take a little bit of a different tone when the person's not here. I just assure you, happily ever after, missing. I just assure you, she would be fine with that. She would make that joke herself, and and our relationship is such that that would be a very normal joke. Anyone who does not have the context of a relationship, don't panic. Everything's fine. Okay, let's see. Bam. What does that green rogue think he's gonna do with it? That is not a joke I'd make about anyone else in my community, only her. Doesn't he know ogres don't have happily ever afters? I'm just like, man, I realize that with no one having context of of the types of jokes that she says, I'm like, that might have come off way more out of pocket than it actually is. By the way, just so you know, exactly the moment you said it, I got a Discord DM from her. You should tell her I made the joke so she can pop in. and cancel me herself. Be like, we have never told jokes like that. He is misrepresenting. Oh, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. You are a nice, charming lad. Jump. Yeah, and whose fault is that, Ava? Listen, I didn't name him Tom Hanks. The only problem is that the more you talk about Tom Hanks, the less he can ever show his face here. It's like, I would love to interview him, but I can't. I want to learn the deep lore about Ava from Tom Hanks. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just joking. Bam. This level, I think, is going to be a little awkward to clean. Bam. Listen, your lore is deeper than you present, because you've been in my community for like, I don't know, fucking 3 years. And we're like, okay, well, she is just this, like, you know, kind of quiet, shy, little, you know, nerdy girl. Whatever, just, you know, very keeps to herself, respectful, little quiet angel. And then one day you're like, okay, here's the real shit. And it was like switch pulled. Okay. It was 0 to 100. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's because of the hair question. Actually, the craziest thing about you, when we were talking about who's like everyone's form of crazy earlier, the craziest thing about you is your opinion on the hair question. Okay. You know what? It is time for the hair question to be presented publicly on Twitch and YouTube. Anyone who watches this video will finally have the insight into the deepest, most, like, relationship-changing lore question ever. This is something that shook my community to the core. You must say, though, that the hair question did you good because you got significantly more head massages. Okay. KK said to me that she invited her friend over, a guy friend over, to come over to play with her hair. And I was like, oh, is this like a hookup? And she's like, no, I asked him platonically to come over and play with my hair. She was actually upset because he flaked on her. He didn't show up to play with her hair. And I was like, what the? I was like, the fuck are you talking about platonically? She's like, yeah, I just wanted someone to platonically play with my hair, so I asked him. And I was like, asking someone to come over to play with your hair is not platonic. Like I'm not a person that overly reads into like, oh my god, this person's so into me. But if a girl was like, hey, come over and play with my hair. You want to come over and play with my hair? I would be like, oh, she wants to fuck. 100%. I'm like, there is no question. This is the biggest green light go signal you could possibly get. And she was like, what are you talking about? It's just hair. It just feels good. I just want my hair played with. So I posed this question to Discord. I said, is asking someone... Okay, I phrased it... I framed it in a specific way because I think it's a little bit different if it's like, oh, if you have two heterosexual women and you have one heterosexual woman ask another heterosexual woman if she'll play with your hair. Like, I was excluding those dynamics. I was basically saying if you have two people that align in the same kind of like, you know, like, you know, a straight man and a straight woman or whatever, right? If you ask them to come over and play with your hair, would that seem platonic to you? Or would that seem too intimate to be platonic? That was my question. And it started off with Ava said, oh, that seems totally platonic, basically. Well, okay, I shouldn't put words in your mouth. I think you said it could be both or something, but you would read it as platonic. And I was like, what the fuck? And then Moggy was like, oh, Moggy gave the most non-answer. Moggy's like, well, I mean, it depends on the dynamics of the friend. Like, any friends can do anything. I mean, blah. I'm like, okay, come on. We're speaking in generalities. I'm not talking about, like I know different, like, listen, I wouldn't make that swallow joke about any friend for me. I'm like, that joke is really rude. But then with KK, I'm like, okay, that's just our dynamic. It's fine. I know that there's exceptions depending on certain things, but generally speaking, I feel like a straight girl asking a straight guy over to play with your hair is way too intimate to just be a general default platonic ask. No, you were committed to, right, okay, you were full on platonic. And then I think Moggy was split. I think my early answers were leading towards it being platonic. And that was one of those moments that I was like, oh, am I fucking crazy or is my Discord insane? Like, I had a moment where I was like, I think my Discord is, like, super disconnected from reality. For everyone on it to be like, yeah, it's platonic, dude. It's platonic. And then I started asking people in my real life, and 100% of the people in my real life, 100% off the internet, were like, yeah, dude, that is super intimate. That is not platonic. Like, some people were even, like, harsh about it. There were, like, yeah, it is not platonic, and she knows that. Like, some people were, like, viscerally offended by the question. They were like, that is so transparently intimate. And so then I came back to Discord, and I was like, okay, all of you guys on Discord are like, no, this is totally platonic. Everyone that I talk to in person is like... And I was not trying to, like... I was not... listen, I know that sometimes when people ask questions, they frame it in a very, like, biased way. That's like, of course they're answering it that way. I tried to ask the question neutrally. I tried to not... I wanted to know what people actually thought. I wasn't trying to, like, impose some bias, like... Like, I wasn't like, oh, like, let's say, like, this guy's really into you, and then you ask... Like, I didn't say anything like that. I was trying to keep it neutral. And yeah, it was like, the response was totally opposite of Discord. And I've had that happen a few times since, where I'm like, oh, I think my Discord is just fucking crazy. Like, I now regularly have questions where I'll ask Discord, and everyone in my Discord disagrees with me. And then I'll ask people outside of Discord, and they're like, no? What? But then the other thing that happened was a bunch of people on my Discord started asking people in the real world, and they also were all like, oh yeah, that is super intimate. So it wasn't just me asking people in person, it was other people on my Discord. And they're like, oh yeah, everyone in my friend group says it's intimate. So I don't know what it is with my Discord group of people. But we do not see eye to eye on relationship dynamics, that is for sure. So I put it to you guys in the audience, if there are any of you. Does it seem that would that, if someone asked you to do that and they were in the, like, whatever, you know, gender demographic that you are sexually attracted to, and they said that to you, would you read it as platonic or intimate? Tom Hanks said it was intimate, but then he did platonically play with your hair? Well, I mean, listen. If someone said, yeah, that's intimate, now let me do that to you, I don't know if I'd read their response as platonic. I'm just kidding. Okay, I shouldn't make statements like that about real people. I apologize, Tom Hanks. I actually do not know your dynamics. I take it back. Bam. That is a fucked up thing to say. I know it's not objectively an insult, but no one in the world wants to be thought of as the most default person ever. Everyone wants to be like... That is so fucked up. That's like, that is the type of statement. That is the type of statement that is like, would get in your head. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that's, because you couldn't even complain about it to people because it's not an insult. It's just like, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, if someone was like... If someone's like, you know, you're a lot better person than you were or something. And you'd be like, okay, objectively, that's a compliment. Or like, you're a lot... But you'd be like, what do you mean? What was I like? What are you referring to? Like, there would be this thing that would just get in your head in such a way. I don't know. That's not a really good analog. But I feel like there's something that it would be like... About that statement, if someone said that to me, it would like get in my head, but I couldn't complain about it. I would just have to like be like, but what does that mean? What? Oh shit, I didn't even see this. It was, you know what's a good analog? That fucked me up? When the one person in my community that I'm not gonna drop their name said that I was their least funny of their funny friends. I'm like, that statement got in my head. I'm the least funny of their funny friends. Like, it's like, objectively, it's not an insult. But it's like... But there's no way that you interpret it as anything except an insult. I was like, for a good, like, week and a half, a month and a half, I was like, internally, like, we are no longer friends. Like, literally. Like, actually, literally. I was like, I will talk to you, but I will not initiate any conversation ever. That is a literal truth. And then I was like, oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah, there's a certain type of comment that just like it gets in your brain more than just an actual insult would. It just like it's like a parasite that burrows in. Bam. So if Shrek has the happily ever after spell, the question is, what am I going to do about it? Bam. The possibilities are almost endless. God, it would be so funny to think of sentences that you could say to someone that would mind fuck them so hard, but they're not like objectively. You know what would be one? You know what would be one that would like, if you were like, man, when I was younger, I used to want to date like really exciting guys. But now I'm just happy. I'm happy dating someone that's really safe, or something like that. That makes me feel really safe. I used to want to date exciting guys, but now I want to date guys that make me feel safe. And you'd be like that's something where you'd be like, wait, like there's no way you wouldn't take that as an insult. Or like, man, I really used to focus a lot on sex appeal, but now I, like, if you're just like, man, when I was younger, I really used to like dating for like the hottest guys, but now I just really like personality. You're, as a boyfriend, you'd be like, what? I feel like that would be like a relationship ender. Oh, God. Oh, I want to think of you assure that for a that'll fly over their head. I want to think of like compliments that would cause people to break up or end friendships, like compliments that people would take as insults, you know. What am I missing up there? Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay. That has to be our new Discord question, okay? I need to remember that. That is going to be the next big Discord question. Bam. Did I see stuff there? I thought I did, but looks like there's nothing on here. What in the hell is this? I also really like the you're better than you used to be now, because a friend said that to you like 4 months ago and you're like, oh really? Or like, I like you more than I used to. It's like, wait, why didn't you like, you know what I mean? Like it's, although I guess I've said that specifically about Moggy. I have said that to him, to his face. And he just takes it. Bam. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. Got this little... Oh, this is a separate thing. Bam. I'm trying to think if I've gotten any ones like that. I think the only real one was that I can think of was the that really got me like, what? Like that had me like jaw dropped was the like least funny of the funny friends or whatever. Like, no, I'm not saying you're not funny, just that you're. And then when I was like, what? She was like, I can't believe you're bothered by it. Like it was very like, I can't believe you're bothered by this. This bothered? What are you? Like, I can't believe it's being funny is important to you. Was like, why is being funny so important to you? I was like, what? It just kept getting worse and worse too. And she was like, I'd be like, you don't think you're funnier than me, right? And I was just like, what? Because I was just like blown away. I was like, what? I was just saying what? She was like, you don't think you're funnier than me. I was like, and I'm just like, what? Yeah, it was very. I was like, I was so insulted. I went full on internally. I like. Literally, like now she's like my best friend again, and nothing even happened. This was all an internal journey that she didn't even know I experienced. But I internally, for like literally a couple months, was like, this girl doesn't want to spend time with me. She's not my friend. She doesn't value one thing I value about myself. So why would I message? I was just like, I just like wrote this person off. Yeah, listen, we all have our own craziness, okay? I'm not excusing myself from the craziness. I have my own craziness, too. Okay. This is a cool little machine. I like it. Oh, I should clean this shit while I can if it reaches. Oh, that was a terrible jump. Oh, it was such a limp jump. Okay, let's just fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ladder. Oh my god. And I think I said to her, like, I was like, saying that would be like me saying to you that that you're the least hot of my hot friends. And she was like, it is nothing like that. Being funny doesn't matter. I was like, girl, being funny matters a lot more to me than being hot. Being hot is a lost battle for me. This is not a thing that is in the cards. But being funny, I have control over. Okay. Bam. No, this was pre-hair question. Bam. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I also really like the "you're better than you used to be." Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, was this Tom Hanks that said you're better than you used to be? That's funny. Bam. Yikes. Hell yeah. Okay. What is this? Nothing? 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 Okay, 50% done. This is on pace to be around an hour and a half level. We shall see. The good thing is, I do have... Oh, never mind. I was about to say something so confident. No! I was going to say, the good thing is, we've done a lot of the complex surfaces. And then I looked around and saw how many more complex surfaces there are for us to do. I sounded like fucking Dante and Devil May Cry. I was supposed to be the one to da-da-da. Okay. Yikes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Let's go, stubbies. Okay, this is done. Bam. Bam. Do I have anything else left here? I like this bottle. I like it. It looks like it's got big ol' long little kissy lips, you know? Okay. Oh my god. Jump, jump. Which one? This one that's all like, woo, 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 woo. A hotness potion? I don't know what that is. Oh, do they have names? Bubbles and Bliss, Lizard Juice, Mermaid Hair Tonic, Happily Ever After True Love. 9. Lick of Luck. Elixir of Life. Hell yeah. I want the Lick of Luck, whatever that is. The lick of love is in your mouth. The lick of luck. Da da da. Hello, welcome back. We're talking about the lick of luck. Oh, KK, I think I semi-roasted you earlier. I forget what I said. It was something about swallowing. All right. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I remember. Exactly. Ow! Ava said something about that you must be lying about hating cheese. No one can hate cheese. And I said, I think maybe KK has some deep trauma about cheese. Like maybe she had a family member that like choked on cheese and died or something. And that's why. And anytime she has cheese, it brings back these memories of this like sibling that passed away from cheese. And then I was like, well, but if that was the case, then why wouldn't she also hate swallowing? That was the joke. Okay, the joke wasn't very good. I'm the least funny of the funny people. Wanna, la la. What? What? Where? Where? Okay. See, KK knows the story. Oh God. Oh God, what horrible shit did I say? I'm so sorry, Danny. Well, to be fair, you're the horrific one. Or you're a horrific one. It's not like I say anything worse than you. Like, whatever I say that's... Okay. At least not on Twitch. Listen. Oh, okay. I brought up horse semen, but that's 'cause I didn't bring up actual horse semen. I brought up a drug called horse semen from Schedule 1. And that's a game. I learned about that on a freaking offline TV stream with like Disguised Toast, okay? Listen. If that is in other streams, I think we're safe. Oh, I also explained, oh God, you know what? I don't need to, relitigate every conversation that's been had while you were gone. This is not Duloc, but this is still Shrek. This is like fairy godmother's potion thingy or something. I'm not secret dirty, I'm secret edgy. And dirty is just one facet of edge. Okay. Like, I think earlier in a private edgy chat, I think I said that the 3 funniest things in the world are cum, queefs, and trauma. I think those were the 3 things that I said are the funniest topics. But like, but you know what? I don't bring up queefs that often. But I don't like listen, before everyone gets upset, specific trauma is not funny. We don't laugh at people's trauma. It's not funny. But hypothetical trauma is hilarious. Like, not real, like fictitious trauma that doesn't actually exist in the world. That is hilarious. I'm not out here, like, laughing at, you know, someone's fucking origin story. Okay? We're just talking about that, that fake shit, you know? I think of them 99% of the time. Don't try to backpedal. What are you talking about? Listen, if you want to survive on Twitch, you have to learn how to backpedal. Ah! You know what would be the biggest plot twist of all times? If KK tried to cancel me for something I said, that would be the biggest, like, I did not see that one coming. Okay. Or Moggy. Could you imagine if Moggy did? Holy shit, that would be the real twist. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know the reference, no. Wait, I don't even remember what I said beforehand. Oh, no, okay, I know that. Sorry, I thought, I forget what I said before. Yeah, I know that, I know that. Yeah. Yeah, I know that reference, yes. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the actor. Sorry. I was like, is there some fucking dark news that I haven't heard of? For a second, I was actually afraid that the actor, Bruce Willis, had died. I made a Sixth Sense reference the other day, actually. I said on stream something about that's why all the doorknobs are red or something. Well, because I think Bruce Willis has like a severe form of aphasia, right? No, he has a form of aphasia. So I think his mind, like, I think cognitively his brain is working perfectly. Well, but he can't really talk, I believe. Yeah. Like, I think he's had this problem for years, but it's been getting worse and worse. So I think he's basically lost the ability to speak. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But like, I think if you have like a conversation with him, I believe he can, like, comprehend everything perfectly, I believe. Or at least that's what I'd heard in the past. I don't know if anything's changed. So I think for, like, if you look at the end of Bruce Willis's career, it's a lot of movies, an action movie where he has, like, a big... Oh, 1 second. I could always just hit Shrek with a spell to restore him back to his previous form, right at the most opportune moment. But then, in a public space, this might not reflect well on me. Which Shrek movie is this a reference to? No, there must be a better idea. Yeah, so I think if you look at the late Bruce Willis's career, I think he is in a lot of action movies where he gets a really big payday. Like, he got paid a lot for a kind of a pseudo cameo where other actors are doing most of the actual dialogue and stuff like that, and then he has, like, a couple really brief lines in it. Because I think it's a thing where it's just like, you know, he's kind of, like, looking for the future for... You didn't think Shrek was hot? Wait, Shrek turned hot? Didn't Fungus Mage, didn't he say that Shrek was hot? By the way, KK, you missed it. You were here when Fungus Mage was in chat, right? So, Fungus Mage was in chat and saw you guys, you know, being you guys, and was like, man, what is with your chat, right? Was like very like, your chat is pretty crazy. And then very quickly was started wiling out, started joining in and was like, these are my people, I understand. So you guys converted Fungus Mage to become one of you. If not for you guys, though, today, you know, you guys deserve some credit, though, for steering chat today. Because if you guys were not here today, chat would be a lot of like, huh, this is a pretty good level. There's a lot of flat surfaces and a fair deal of technical things to interact with. I would rate this a 7 out of 10. You know? So I think everyone can either thank you or blame you. It depends. That's what I turn. Anytime you guys are like, okay, well, time to go for the night, and then it's like, oh, okay, back to back to generic mode. Time to become the default human being once again. I don't know, tell jokes when you guys are gone. You got kicked? What do you mean you got kicked? Oh, just now. Just now. I see, I see. I was saying you converted him. You converted him. Damn, I need to climb up there. Okay. Ah, I keep falling. Right, beautiful. Yeah, the effect. You, what way converted though? Just sexual or in the cum fan club? Because he didn't see. Okay, listen. No, no. Well, he did say something about my dad. And then he did, when he left, called me like, see you later, sexy baby, or something. I don't remember what he said. So who knows? Freaky baby. Listen. We only talk about daddy's cummies if it's hypothetical. We don't talk about it when we're talking about my actual biological father, okay? Don't you understand? This is like what I was saying about trauma, you know? Only hypothetical trauma is funny. Keep my dad out of this. He's a good man. Yeah, it's weird that you hate it and you say it so much. Like, that time that you and fucking Cinny were going at... Like, I get legit so uncomfortable. Okay? I know you guys do it just because I get uncomfortable, but I'm like, you guys have to stop. Like, so this is very, very early. I know it's not serious, okay? I know it's not serious. I know I'm not your daddy, okay? I understand, all right? But, it's... So way, way, way early in my, Twitch lore, there was someone who was like a streamer, and, the girl in the community and myself, you know, we would just like kind of casually be like, oh, my child or whatever, right? And then at some point, like, people were just like, oh, daddy. And I was like, instantly, I got icked so fucking hard that I was like, no, this ends now. No more talk like that. Never. This is over. Fuck that. This is done. Gross. Fucking gross. Done. And I, like, pulled the plug on that so fucking hard. I learned my lesson. Man, the errors of young Twitch, you know? The things that you're like, oh, this is a fine joke, and then instantly something happens and you're like, get me the fuck out of here. I was playing core and I had like 3 people following me like, oh, daddy, oh, master. I was like, you guys fucking have to stop. You can't commit to it. The moment you commit to that shit, you're a Minecraft YouTuber. Okay. You know what? The one thing I will say is that I find on Twitch often, community jokes often run averse to how you steer it, right? Like, if someone figures out that something puts you in a weird state, they're like, oh, this is the recurring joke. If something puts you on the defensive, they're like, this is the joke we say forever. That is one joke that I'm glad I was able to, like, forcefully pull the plug on and be like, guys, I'm not joking. This ends. This is done. This is not a joke. This is over. No more of this. I'm glad that I was able to pull the plug and it actually worked. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. You can just say horrible shit like usual, and you know, we'll. How do I clean up there? Okay, can I get a ladder? I just heard someone laugh. There we go. 69. Oh, that moment has passed. Yeah, this Shrek DLC is pretty fucking big. Bam. Beautiful. I'm be real, I don't remember what it is. Post it in the wasteland, and we can judge it from there after. The fact that you're saying glass thing, when you say glass thing, is it a pipe? Here's the question. When you say glass thing, I'm like, this is either a bong or this is a dildo. And the answer is yes to one, no to the other. Okay. The are people a fan of that because the funny number or the oh. Wait, are you asking why people are a fan of 69? Because it's like lol, it's a sex thing. Listen, we like 11 in here. We're all about the number 11. Classic missionary. 11s in chat, guys. 11s. Listen, we're godly people. So we like the number 11. We also like the 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is pretty good. I think that's called spit roasting. Soaking would also be 11. But soaking would be a normal 11, whereas missionary would be an italic 11. Bam. Soaking is where someone just lays there and you just put it in, but there's no thrust. So it's a way for people to have sex without having sex. But then people to make the exemption actually feel good, then sometimes they'll have someone jump on the mattress so that it even more simulates sex. But other people, they just stick it in and lay there. KK, I want you to know, I would jump on your bed for you, but I'd probably break it. probably would. I'd probably jump on your bed for you. Well, if I jumped on your bed, that would break your bed, but I'd probably bounce on it. Put on a blindfold, listen to some music, bounce to the music, you know? Oh, I like how we're playing Super Soaker the game, you know? It's a very thematic conversation. Huh. Would you guys help a friend soak? Like you're a really good friend of yours. Like if Tom Hanks wanted to soak or something. You wouldn't? Did I clean up top? Did I clean up top here? Obviously it depends on the friend. I'm not gonna fucking meet a stranger at McDonald's and then bounce on their bed for them. Listen, I love Moggy. I don't think I'd help him soak. I wonder if there's any, like, oh, 1 second. I need to seize the initiative. I'll get Harold to slip Fiona a love potion. It's not as if the daughter old fool doesn't owe me one. Then I'll let my wonderful son... Uh-oh, I missed it. Then I'll let my wonderful son do what he does best, charming by name. I wonder if any, like, Craigslist / Utah, if there's anyone that's like, hey, listen, if you give me $20, I'll bounce on your bed for you. Like, if there's any, like, soaking assistance for hire. I bet you that exists. I bet you it exists. Like, I'll be discreet. I won't tell anyone I help bounce on your bed. I'll wear a blindfold. I don't even know what you're doing. I'll just assume I'm bouncing on your bed. Tap me on my shoulder when you're done, when you want me to stop bouncing. Pay me $20. I don't know what that means. That word, wait. Mug would be like, KK, help me soak. But what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not even going to read that. Listen, don't slander Moggy's sweet, sweet name on here, okay? Moggy is a goddamn angel and a saint. That sounds familiar. I do remember you saying that. Soft swapping is where you have an open relationship but only do small things. Oh, I haven't heard that term. I feel like, okay, here's the reality with open relationships is it just comes down to fucking boundaries and discussion. Like, that shit is going to be, I'm sure, going to be very different for each couple, and it's going to be negotiated. Like, I think once you get into that world, it's going to be so much negotiation on what they're cool with. I wish I could somehow turn this power washer to face you guys. That's what you guys need right now. Eh. Okay, short is good. Bam. So, Ava, this is one of those moments where I just talk about the game again. Man, I like the texture of these tiles, you know? Very, dynamic textures. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord. Right, let's switch to long guy, actually. Ah! Ooh, that is clean. Are these... Oh, these... The sides of the path do not count as a different thing. I have lost track of this conversation. Oh, I think I'm back on track. I think I'm caught up. I don't think I need an explanation. Oh my Lord, guys. Do you remember when we said that whole thing about, like, hypotheticals? I have got to say, I am fucking... Oh my god. The other day, I alluded to KK being super inappropriate on Twitch, and Ava defended you and was like, no, she was talking about drinking water. I was like, oh my god. Everyone in the world... Who... Why are we playing pretend here? Why are we playing pretend? Is that how we started the in Minecraft talk? Is that where the whole in Minecraft conversation came from? Okay, so KK, there's a thing on here. You don't remember this at all? There's a thing on Twitch and YouTube where you can't say certain, like, you can't be like, oh, I am going to kill you, or I am going to kill myself, or what. Like, you can't say those as expressions, really. So what people often do on Twitch is they say, like, man, I'm gonna kill you in a video game, or I'm gonna kill myself in a video game. That, or in Minecraft, I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. That is the Twitch and YouTube way of, like, not getting reported and breaking the terms of service. So when you said, I love swallowing, I thought, like, oh man, I love swallowing in Minecraft. I love swallowing in a video game. Like, as if in a video game instantly means nothing can be against terms of service. But what if it's just about food? It really depends on what you're saying about food, I think. Because knowing you two, I don't even trust you guys to talk about food. Listen, I don't trust you. See, exactly. You're offended, but look at what KK said right before you. See? It's just, it's... You don't, like, you guys are trying to say things as if you have deniability. You have no fucking deniability. You guys are already so far over the line. Any possible ability to, like, try to play it into a double entendre has... That ship has sailed days ago. There is never a double meaning. You guys do reverse double meanings. Oh my, but remember, in a video game, oh my good lord. Yeah, and I said in a video game. See, this is what drives me crazy with you. You're like, I said eat, I was being innocent. All right, yeah, with that second mouth, right. Okay, yeah, sure. And you're trying to twist it like I'm the out-of-pocket one? Are you fucking kidding me? The ship has sailed for deniability. KK, you live outside TOS. You're like a nomad that every once in a while stumbles into within TOS, and you're like, what is this land? Why? And then you walk into TOS land solely so you can grab other people by that dick and pull them out with you. Come out of TOS with me. It's more fun out here. Is Mana your nickname? Okay. Yeah, I understood. I guess I should have said is land your nickname. Bam. Okay, we got it. I like being sacrificed in the graveyard and that... Okay. Farewell, everyone. Okay. Oh my fucking god. You are the most literal person in the universe. And then later you're like... I meant like bullet penetration. I was talking about video games. It was Call of Duty. You're dirty. I was talking about Call of Duty. Okay, in before she says, I knew a guy who was into duty, and then we'll do that, and then blah, 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 and then we'll somehow pretend it was all innocent, and then I'm the out-of-pocket one. See, it is inescapable with you. You know, you talked to me and you said, hey, can you help me with OBS someday so I can start streaming on Twitch? Listen, I'm worried about you getting me banned, let alone yourself. we go. Climb up. Wait. Being on top of this is a nightmare. I probably need a ladder for that. Jump! I made it. Do you remember how earlier I said that I think Ava's like inappropriate talk is just very genuine and emotionally honest, and KK's emotional talk is because she enjoys shocking people. Bam, clean. This is a long-ass DLC compared to the other ones. We're 4 hours into this DLC, still going, and we have another level after it. I think this is the biggest of the DLCs. I mean, listen. Maybe I have a fucked up perception on innocence, but I feel like it's like, if someone is like doing something that is very genuine to them, like that they care about passionately and personally, like there is a certain innocence to that, you know? There's like a genuine, like, you want the best for them. You want them to enjoy themselves, you know? Okay, sometimes I just read things in chat and then I just go back to washing the wall. We'll just let that one walk by. I didn't say romantic. It's like... It's not about romantic. It's about, like, passion. You know what I mean? It's like... There's some people who just love trains. And they know every type of train. And they'll have like train models, and it means a lot to them. And it doesn't matter what other people think. Other people might judge them. Other people might be like, Jesus, like you're way too into trains. But it doesn't matter what other people think, because this is what matters to them. Okay? And you are like that person, but instead of being about trains, it's jizz. Did I say there was a problem there? I have respect for that. Okay, 97%. What am I missing? Oh, that giant pile of junk everywhere. Listen, we're not starting a fucking cum clan hashtag, okay? Okay. You know what? I have no room to really judge. Like, my literal YouTube trailer, I have the line, if you can't love me at my cummiest, do you really love me at all? Okay? So, the fact that that line is in my own trailer, and I picked that out as a highlight of my stream to center as people's first impression of my channel, I don't have any legs to stand on here, okay? The problem is, here's how Twitch works. Have you guys ever watched FanFan? Yeah, I know KK has, because I introduced FanFan to KK. So, I think there's kind of a rule in comedy with on platforms that have TOS, where you can have someone hit the gas, and then, but if you have everyone hitting the gas super hard, then shit goes off the rail because you are rolling down a hill way too fast, and that is where you veer off in terms of service, right? So I would say often in chat, I am the gas and the chat is the brakes, right? Where the chat is the one that's giving me the ... and they're the ones that are keeping me grounded in reality. Now, when you two are here, all of a sudden you guys are the gas. And the problem is if I am also the gas, right? It's not that I'm super averse to what you're saying. The problem is if I'm also the gas, then we enter a world of infinitely one-upping each other, and I get banned. So, when I'm hitting the brakes, it's not because I'm a prude. It's not because I'm judgmental of what you're saying. It's because we need to have a force that grounds us and pulls us within the TOS, or else we go flying away. That fucking emote. Oh, I missed the Ask Me Anything. Oh, I didn't realize that when Fungus Mage said gay corn hub or straight corn hub, that they were doing an Ask Me Anything. I missed that was a redemption. I just thought they were just saying some weird shit. Well, it's been too long, but I would say if you're straight, then probably straight Pornhub, assuming that's what you mean. If you're gay, probably gay Pornhub. And if you're bi/pansexual, then go either direction and have fun. No, if you literally mean corn hub, then I don't know what that would be. What if you're feeling... Listen. Dude, like, I don't know what you expect me to say. Go for it. If you're feeling adventurous, fucking go for it. I don't care. As long as no one's hurting anyone, everyone should do whatever the fuck they want. Oh, I'm sure. Of course. Like, I don't mean everyone, but I'm sure that lots of people, like, because I've known gay people that say that they prefer straight men. Right? I've known people that said like, I am attracted, the thing I'm attracted to is straight men. So yeah, I'm sure. No, I know. That happens on YouTube. It happens all the time because it's because of monetization. But listen, I'm gonna make 0.02 cents on this video anyways. Who cares? Okay, farewell, sweet dreams. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh no, I'll be stuck with Curly! I'll have no one to... Oh, okay. Wait, what is this? Mechanical arm box platform post. Potion machine floors. Mechanical arm... Mechanical... What? 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 If you weren't, then that would be fine. I'd feel bad for some of the things I said to them. There are certain things that I can only say to you that I cannot say to other people. So if I found out it was someone else, I would feel bad. I'd be like, we haven't built that relationship for me to say that to them. Mechanical... Okay. What the fuck? Potion machine floors. What? Ah! Nice try. I know who you are. Nice try. Potion machine floors. Where the hell is this stuff that I'm looking for? Potion machine floors. Oh, potion machine floors. Oh, I see you. Okay. Vat mount base. Wall skirtings. Oh, is that here? Is that here? You're gonna notice that the conversation now is vastly more, Oh, look at this video game design. Okay, where's the base? Vat platform base. Oh, vat mount base. Excuse me. Hell yeah. Wall skirtings. I'm curious what the final level is of this. Mechanical arm box platform posts. There's the wall skirting. Mechanical arm platform post. What is that referring to? Mechanical... Oh, mechanical arm box. Platform. Is it up here? Oh my god. Okay, I need to lock my camera. There we go. There's a platform post. There it is. Bam! We finally did it. Yes. Big ol' level. Big ol' level. Hell yes. Excellent work. Now it's my turn to do some cleaning. There's one large and particularly unsightly green stain that I'd like to remove once and for all, right after I've taken Prince Charming to Friar's Fat Boy for his medieval meal. It comes with a toy battle axe, apparently. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.